in a few moments.
And dear Heavenly Father, please touch someone who needs to be touched.
Hassan, I'm doing a Facebook Live. Okay, mommy, I'm doing a Facebook Live. Love you. Be quiet up there. I love you. Hello, good morning. Subah accent. Good, wonderful morning. This is my wonderful friend, Dr. Sam Price, is here with me. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, and today we are here to talk about true health. She is a naturopathic doctor, so you understand. And I said to you guys, I have a doctorate of osteopathic medicine, but we have a connected spirit in that we believe in the holistic way of taking care of the whole patient. And my wonderful MD doctors feel the same way too. Medicine is changing for the right direction. I believe in traditional medicine, just like Dr. Sam, as well as a naturopathic medicine. We mix it up together. She's my own personal doctor and is taking good care of me over the last plus years now. And she's helped me survive COVID the first time, and she's helping me survive COVID the second time. So I'm very blessed to have her here with me, and I'm grateful for her to be a part of my life. I love you, Dr. Sam.
I love you too. And we're not only just like that, we're also friends.
We're
So
friends, we're sisters.
we're sisters.
And so waxaan doonay sheegay Dr. Sam waa gabadh qaaliya oo nolosheeda la qaybsatay oo dhakhtaradeyda aniga iyo dhakhtarad oo natural medicine ay baratay. Aniguba waan natural medicine waan aaminsanahay with medicinekii kale labadooda way isku tartaartay labadeenu anay dhakhtaradii caawisay marka cudurkii ku dhacay Aprilkii iyo haddana so waxaan doonay maanta wax ka baratiin caafimaadkiina true health runta caafimaadka true health waxay sameynaysaa event online oo ka hadlaysa sidaan caafimaadkiina runtii u bedeshiin. And so maanta waxaan ihi khasab, it's September 19th, a few days from now, we're doing the True Health event, the vital virtual event, and we want you guys to be there with us. I will be speaking there, COVID or not. It's not gonna stop me. COVID and my promise to my wonderful friend in an event kedan la hadlo. So the event, she's so kind enough because I'm speaking, she's giving you guys a discount. Dr. Hodan, you see that discount, you see the website link attached with this live, Kani. And I'm going to ask my good friends that know that website, Kasi, to keep posting it in the comments. And the code, use the code to get your discount. Come and join me, one of our many many doctor friends who will be there and encouraging you to really get to your true health that you deserve. So before I take too much time away from everything, Dr. Stan, please introduce yourself, sweetheart.
I'm so blessed and honored to be on your platform. I absolutely love your language and the fact that you're sharing it in your native tongue. So thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to be here. I am Dr. Sam Price. I am a board certified and licensed naturopathic physician. This means I'm an expert in natural medicine. Through my #1 best-selling books, my concierge medical practice, and my event, Vital, whether it's virtual or in person, I help to bridge conventional and alternative medicine to transform your illness into wellness. And today I think that Dr. Hodan and I are just going to chat about some like natural things that you can do. The event is really born out of, 2020 kind of sucks, right? And Dr. Hodan's had COVID twice, and there's the election coming up, and that's a mess as well. All election cycles are kind of like up and down, and you've got friends on one side of the aisle and friends on the other side of the aisle, and there's emotional stress and toxicities, and then there's the physical toxicities. And honestly, the event is born to kind of just shake some of that off. How do we mentally, physically get rid of some of the toxins and naturally detox? I'm so excited that Dr. Hodan agreed to talk at Vital Virtual, and it's one of her passions and something that I've heard her talk about before, and it's about relationships and how you actually detox or some of the relationships that can be toxic. So she's going to talk about that. So, but I'm going to let her go ahead and she's talking to her family. See, I love it. She's going to talk about how relationships can be toxic and how you can have a loving relationship and how that fills you up. So I'm going to let her talk a little bit in the native tongue.
Yes, I'm a mom.
Yes, me too.
It's okay. As parents, you guys understand this, right? I don't know why the kids wake up early when there's no school.
Right?
Maxay carruurta u toosan markuu school jirin? Markuu school jirana ma doonin sariirta ka soo baxaan. An adigaa qaylinaya oo buuqaya. So don't mind
Go
me.
back to sleep.
Go back to sleep or go get dad's phone. That's what I just said. Go watch dad's phone while I talk to Dr. Sam, okay? So waxaan doonayna sheega Dr. Sam, waxayna kana hadlaysaa eventkeeda adduunka, the whole world turned upside down in 2020. And I am a living testament to that. We have waxaan soo soconaa an election coming up right now, and in America, and everything is turned upside down. Nothing is normal, and masks are being politicized as if it's a bad thing. I have severe asthma, and I wear a heavy-duty 90 N95 mask. So please don't give me no excuse you can't wear no mask.
Correct.
Because the mask is what's saving lives. If you're not wearing a mask, you don't care about people's lives. That's the message you're portraying. I'm not saying you're that person, but that's sad, and especially for somebody who's gone through this, who has my whole life turned upside down. I get really sad when people don't wear masks outside. So we're doing our best, and Dr. Sam is going to help us get our lives back together. So we're caawinaysaa adduunka oo dhan upside down ka dhacay sidaan nafteena u caawin karnaa. Conference-kan ayay samaysay oo dhakhtariin badan oo saaxiibadahay oo ka hadlayaan. And so let's talk about what you want to talk about, Dr. Sam. Lead the way.
Well, we could talk about some supplements, and we can
Yes.
talk about some just natural free things that you can do.
Yeah, so marka hore waxay doonaysaa na caawiso sidaan nafteena u badbaadin karnaa. And then waxaan ka hadlaynaa the event. So we'll talk about some good things nafteena caawin kartiin. So let's start with supplements. I've been talking about that a lot recently.
Nice.
But I learned from the best, Dr. Sam. So go ahead.
So there's a couple of supplements specifically with the coronavirus going around. And I want you guys to understand that coronavirus is a family of viruses. So COVID-19 is in that family of coronavirus. And I'm sure you guys have heard this over and over again from Dr. Hodan. But cold and flu season is here. It's among us. So it's about to ramp up again. So you need to protect yourself. So a couple of the supplements that I suggest are zinc. Zinc is great, great, great.
Stop. Let me just, okay. Because I can sit here and just listen to Dr. Sam all day. So I have to remember
Sorry.
Translate. My oxygen is kind of makes me slower. So you guys bear with me. Don't make fun of my translation. I'm doing it with a COVID brain, okay? So I go qoslana Soomaaliga san ugu jawaabi maskaxdeedu iyo oxygen waa low, COVID maskaxdeedu slower weeyaan. So Dr. Sam waxaan naga hadlaysaa supplementka dawada qaadan kartiin oo na caawin kara sidaan caafimaadkeena aan kordhino oo immune systemkeena kordhino, because maxaa soo socda, the flu baa soo socda, hargabkii xumaa, and coronavirus mali ma tegin, meel looma socoto. It ain't going anywhere anytime soon, coronavirus. So you might as well get used to dealing with the flu and the COVID together. I'm really scared with flu and COVID, how this is going to turn out. So please tell us, what should we take?
Okay, so one of them is zinc. And a good way to tell whether or not you're zinc deficient is if you lose your taste and your sense of smell.
So waxay tiri zinc inaa fiicanta inaa qaadatid weeyaan. Waxaad garan kartaa markuu zinkaagu yar yahay haddaad aad urtii kugu yar tahay iyo dhadhankii carabkaagu kugu yar yahay. Go ahead.
Zinc protects our upper respiratory system. So all of that breathing that Dr. Hodan is talking about, it actually increases your immune system and it protects you against coronavirus.
Okay, very good. So the zinc is really good for sababahaga oo cuduraha ku dhaca inuu kaa joojiyo, kaa caawiyo intuu ka caawin karo. And so waxay fiican tahay zinkaasi inaad qaadatiin. Please also know, full disclosure, we are not giving you medical advice here this morning. These are all educational videos for you to be empowered, knowledgeable, and take this information to your own doctor and see what supplements are good for you. Make a decision with your own doctor. Waxaan doonaa inii sheego videogani maaha inaan dhakhtarnimadeena labadeenu inankaan nii turjubaanayno khasab waxaa samaysiin ma aha inaad naga faa'idaysatiin cimligeena and then dhakhtariintiina keligiina la tashatiin maxaan fiican aad qaadatid iyo maxaad fiican qaadatin. Go ahead, Dr. Sam.
Elderberry is fantastic as well because it's antibacterial, antiviral, and usually the kids don't mind the taste. So it's a great one for the kiddos.
Very good. I've been asked a lot about the kiddos. So another supplement, the kale or vitamin the elderberry. Elderberry, guys, now, and I think it will be easier as if you write a little something for me, Dr. Sam, and I will attach it to this live so that I can remember the supplements.
Yep.
So what in just so just focus on listening. The supplements come waxay ku fiican yihiin ayaan kusoo qoraya iyo magacooda so you can research yourself. So the supplement inay kana fiican noo sheegayso waxa weeyaan waa elderberry. Elderberrygaas wuxuu ku caawinayaa caruurta way qaadan karaan. It's anti-inflammation kaasi. It helps with the viruses iyo hargabka waxaas ka caawiyaan. Caruurtuna dhanka way jecel yihiin. Go ahead.
Vitamin C is fantastic as well as it's anti-viral as well. We love the vitamin C, and I'm sure Dr. Hodan's going to put her own little take on the vitamin C. So there's a couple of things with vitamin C. One is
let me translate that part. So vitamin C. That's my favorite one. Inflammation. So go ahead, Dr. Sam.
So vitamin C can be taken in a pill form, a powder form, IV as well. So IV would be your quickest route.
So door nooc ayaad vitamin C gaasi oo jirkaaga u qaadan kartaa hadday tahay tablet, hadday tahay isagoo liquidkiya, hadday tahay adigoo falaabadii oo IV-ga lagu siiyey. Go ahead.
The next most absorbable form would be liposomal, which is a liquid.
So liquidka ugu wanaagsan kaasina magaciisa waxaa la liposomal sidii aanba ka hadlay maalmahan dhawaad. Go ahead.
Oftentimes I'll have my patients do something that's called bowel tolerance. It's where you're finding your custom dose of vitamin C, where you're just going to take a scoop. If you don't have abdominal discomfort or diarrhea, you're going to increase the dose each day until you have that discomfort and then back down one dose. That's your custom dose.
Okay, so dadku waxay weydiiyeen inteen qaadan karaa vitamin C-gu saxarada badan buu keeni karaa. So waxa fiican batalka inta ku qoran ku bilaaw and maalin kastaba kordhi intaad dareentid calool xanuun oo maybe saxarada kugu badato oo diarrhea oo kale. Hadday sidaa noqoto markaas waad ogtahay intaad gaadhay oo jirkaagu xamili karo mid kasii hooseeyey ay ku dib u noqoso inaad dareemin dhibaatadaas ka timaada vitaminka marka kugu bato.
So this one is wonderful because it protects the lungs and it also boosts the immune system as well.
Vitamin C waa cajiib anigu waa waxay caawiyeen inaan it helped me recover from COVID the first time. It's helping me to recover from COVID the second time. I had got my large vitamin C dose bag last night. I'm so grateful to beautiful two sisters. They want to keep their privacy, but I know in time when they're ready, we will share our story of how they helped save to get vitamin C for me and my father last night. I love you, sisters. You know who you are, and we will share your story when you're ready.
Thank you too.
Thank you. They answered my prayers when somebody who promised me would do it backed out last minute. So it's always important in this world to keep your word. And I had a beautiful, wonderful, random stranger sisters just come and keep their word for me. So that was wonderful. Amen. So vitamin C wuxuu fiican yahay galbo gabdhooda wanaagsan qaaliya xalit ayaa ka hadlay vitamin C baagaygii aniga aabahay falaabadii nagu caawiyey nagu xidhay gurigeena oo Dr. Sam oo noo soo samaystay iyo Dr. Albert iyo Dr. Dre iyo Dr. Jada. Afar dhakhtarin baa isku yimaadeen inaan vitamin C bag helna. We had those 4 doctors, Dr. Albert, Dr. Dre, Birch, Dr. Jada, Dr. Sam, who will help me get those bags. So God bless you both, all of you. Vitamin C gaas samabahaaga ayuu caawinayaa, immune systemkaagu kordhinayaa, inflammationkaaga jirkaaga dejinayaa. So vitamin C waa wax cajiiba. Thank you.
Then there's melatonin. So melatonin is the master hormone of the immune system. And normally we make this naturally when we're asleep in that restorative phase.
So melatonin way fiican tahay hurdada in ku keento, laakiin waxay ku caawinaysaa markaad seexatid inaad hurdo wanaagsan oo jirkaagu markaad seexatid. Hurdada waxaa lagu talagalay wixii oo dhan aad maalintii soo martay inuu jirka nasto. So melatoninka nasashadii buu kusii badanaya. It's helping you to relax more. So
Yeah.
don't forget
So
your
melatonin is found naturally higher in kids. And so that's why we think that, so it also decreases the inflammasome of actual coronavirus.
Okay, wow. So melatonin kasi caruurtu ku badan tahay. So maybe that's why the kids are not maybe having as much issues. Like my 3-year-old son, inagayga saddex jir, mashallah Harun, asagoo only had waxa ku dhacay just sneezing iyo cunto xumo. So ayagu jidhkooda melatonin baa ka buuxa. Melatonin kasi meesha inflammationku viruska coronaviruska iyo badan ayuu dejiyaa. So melatoninkiina mashallah ha iloobina.
Right. And as we get older, the melatonin decreases. And so that's why we think maybe the elderly are so susceptible to the coronavirus.
Right.
Right.
So my dad is an exception. My dad did
Right.
a lot better than me. Mashallah, he's the champ.
Amen.
Abu Muhammad Adami, you're the champ.
Amen.
But markan si weynaano melatoninkin wuu sii yaraadaa. And so melatoninkin sii weynaano cudurkani melatoninkii meeshii oo inflammationka yareyn lahaa dadka kasii waaya dhibaatada badan ay ku badan kartaa. Runtii anigu ana aabahay kasii liita maanta, but alhamdulillah waan joogaa. Go ahead.
Vitamin D is another one. It basically boosts the immune system, but it's another one that we've already studied that decreases the inflammasome specifically for coronavirus.
Vitamin D gana inflammation gana wuu yareeyaa. So taana way ina xasuusitiin weeyaan. So vitamin D gana ha iloobina. Somali badan, a lot of families, friends, non-Somalis, they have a lot of vitamin deficiencies. So it's really important that you go with your doctor, get your levels checked, and see how much we can boost it. Waxaa fiican dhakhtarkiina u tagtiin. Soomaaliyada Soomaaliyahan vitamin D adduunka oo dhan waan ku yar yahay. Dhakhtarkiina u taga dhiiga laga qaado ogaada halkee marayaa vitamin D-giina.
And then the last one that I really want to talk about is vitamin A. Vitamin A, I don't think people talk about vitamin A very often, but vitamin A is wonderful for boosting the immune system, but it also protects the mucous membranes. So that's your nose where the virus is coming through, your lungs, your mouth, your oral tissues. So it protects the mucous membranes.
So vitamin A gas is very important in qaadatina. Waxay caawinaysaa meeshii oo halkan oo virus oo meesha moisture oo ku jiraasi oo marayo halkaasuu protect garaya. So iyo sambabahiina, so vitamin A giina qaatana. Dhakhtarkiina always la tashada before, talk to your own doctor before you take anything.
Absolutely. So two of the things that I think that are really important for us to think about, and they're pretty much free, right, are sleep. So getting your proper sleep can boost your immune system. If you're not getting at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep, you're decreasing the chances of building your own melatonin. That's number one.
So waxaa fiican hurdo inaan si fiican u seexano at least 7-8 saacadood maalintii aan seexano caruurta ka badan. Kids, how many hours kids should sleep, Dr. Sam?
So it depends upon their age range.
Yes.
I don't do peds. So I would say that they definitely need a bedtime. They have to be on a routine, and probably they need a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
Okay, so yeah, the younger they are, they need more. Caruurtana way fiican tahay 7 to 8 saacadood shaqeeyaan. Waxay ku xiran tahay age groupkooda. So dhakhtarka caruurta weydiin 9 saacadood seexanayaan. And waxaa fiican inaad u sharaxdid saacadaas la seexanaya, ha ka bedelin inay bartaan structure-ka. All right.
If you're having any
and go ahead.
No.
I did say sleep. Go ahead. Yes.
If you're having any issues sleeping, like where you have insomnia and you can't get to sleep or you can't stay asleep, then you actually need to not take naps or no more than a 45-minute nap during the day.
Haddaad u baahantahay inaad nasatid oo naap qaadatid, waxaa fiican 40 minute ka badan ha qaadan hurdo yar oo degdega maalintii haddaad u baahatid.
The proper sleep can actually help to lower your blood pressure as well.
Dhiigkarkaagu yareyn karaa marka si fiican u seexatid.
It helps to protect with diabetes because it has an interaction with insulin, ghrelin, and leptin, which are all hormones that are involved in blood sugar regulation.
So hurdadaada way caawinaysaa inaad sonkortaada kacaysid inay yaraysid because hormone badan ayaa jira oo hurdada ku xidhan tahay inay dejiso.
So in men that are getting less than 6 hours of sleep, it affects your fertility and your testosterone levels.
So nimanka muhiim inanka dhegaysatiin weeyaan marka 6 saacadood ka yaraa seexatiin waxay yaraynaysaa intaad hadaad wax dhali kartid iyo waxay yarayn kartaa testosterone levelkaaga.
And studies have told us that if you're getting less than 6 hours of sleep, it increases your risk factor for breast, colon, and prostate cancer.
Sam, can you say that again? I was muted.
No worries. Studies have showed us that if you're not getting more than 6 hours of sleep at night, it increases your risk factor for colon, breast, and prostate cancer.
So marka 6 saacadood ka yar aad seexatid cuduraha cancer badan kugu dhici karaa was colonkii meesha saxarada marto, naaskii, breastka, and which other one?
Prostate.
Yeah, prostate meesha nimanka.
So really important just to get your sleep. Sleep affects so many different areas or aspects of our immune system and our health. And if we're just getting the proper amount of sleep, we can do a world of good for ourselves.
haddaan si fiican u seexano adduunkeena wax badan oo fiican iyo jidhkeena iska bedeli karaa soo hurdadiina hayloobina ma fadlan.
The other thing that's really important as far as keeping ourselves healthy is drinking enough water.
Inaan biyo badan cabno weeyaan caafimaadkana way ku xidhanta inaan biyo badan cabno. And how much water should we drink, Dr. Sam?
Half our body weight in ounces per day. So if you weigh 140 pounds, 70 ounces of water.
So weigtkaaga oo pound ogo haddaad 140 tahay pound and waxaad kala dhigtaa 2 meelood oo isku miisaan oo kale so 70 140 weigtkaagu noqonayaa so in waxa fiican biyo oo 70 ounce maalintii cabtid.
So water is fantastic because it lubricates your joints. So if you're having joint pain and problems, it's actually lubricating it so that your joints are working better.
So biyo waxay ku fiican tahay dadka badan arthritis meeshii oo dheecaankii lafiyo isu yaalaan biyo hadday badan tahay dheecaankii iyo ayay caawinaysaa inay xoog isxoqin ay isku afmaraan.
It helps to thin the mucous membrane in the lungs so that you can transport the oxygen and carbon dioxide more easier, however you say that.
Samadaha way u fiican tahay because neeftii markaad neefsatid oxygenkii ayaad jidhkaagii soo gelinaysid markaad neeftii sii saartidna carbon dioxidekii baa saaraysid so oxygenkii siday isu marayeen ayaad caawinaysaa oxygenkaaga si fiican samadahaaga soo safaynayo.
And oftentimes when we're actually hungry, we're thirsty. So you should go grab a bottle of water first. And oftentimes when you're drinking enough water, you'll find that you're at your optimal body composition. I don't want to say lose weight because you're going to think, oh, I'm too skinny and I need to gain weight if that's you on here. But it's just making sure that you have the proper body composition.
jidhkaaga waa muhiim markaad dareentid gaajo runtii gaajo armay ahayn waa runtii jidhkaaga u baahan biyo so jidhkaaga balance and most of our body is 70% water jidhkeenu inta badan waa biyan ilaahay naga sameeye and so waxaa fiican biyahaas inaad yaraysid ma aha.
Yes. And then water does something really important. It actually helps us flush the toxins out of our system. So it helps with proper bowel function as well. So it's going to lubricate all of the toxins and allow the bowel movement to not be so hard and for you to have constipation. So it's really important to get the toxic waste out.
So way fiican tahay saxaradaaduna kaa timaado saxarada waxaad ku caawin kartaa biyo badan oo fiican aad cabtid meeshii saxaradu ka imanaysa saxaradiina adeeg ma noqonayso dhiig kaama keenayso you don't have that bleeding or hard discomfort xaarkii adeeg kaa soo baxay so saxaradaasay ku caawinaysaa marka saxarada soo baxdana meeshii oo nadaafad waxaad cuntadeed cuntay aad fruitkeed cuntay vegetable cuntay iyo jidhkaaga si dib yar dhiiga u raaci kara so once you cleanse your gut right you got then it's empty it'll actually be able to absorb new food and nutrients when the new stuff comes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then I think I'll talk about one spice, which is turmeric. I find turmeric to be a wonderful, wonderful spice. You can actually put it on everything. You can sprinkle it on salad. You can put it over your eggs in the morning. You can make what's called a golden latte, which is the turmeric, black pepper, some maybe coconut milk or almond milk. Some people even put some ginger in it. The trick to using the turmeric is just to make sure you add a little bit of black pepper to open up the seasoning and get the active property.
So tumriga huruda is really important. Qaadatiin huruda waan inta badan aan isticmaalnaa. Tumrigaasi haddaad black pepper ku dartid shahaaga in gingerka way ku caawinaysa inuu si fiican dhiigu u shaqeeyo u raaco tumrigaasi.
And I think that is about it. I am happy to. Oh wow, there's lots of. I haven't even been looking at the chat. Natural ways to increase, I don't know what, contact training, of course, on hacking. I was trying to look at some of the questions. 12 natural ways to increase your melatonin. Thank you, dear sister. I'm trying to look for the questions. I'm sorry. Unless you have some questions for me. Yes, 500 milligrams of vitamin supplement is good for a normal person. Yes, I would probably up that to 1,000 milligrams. Okay.
So what was the question, Dr. Sam?
It said vitamin C supplement, 500 milligrams, very good even for a normal person. Yes.
Vitamin C waa fiican yahay 500 milligrams su'aashaasi, but waad ku kordhin kartaa ilaa 1,000 grams.
And if you're a smoker, you're automatically depleting your vitamin C each time you smoke a cigarette. So literally you should be taking 500 milligrams after each cigarette.
And if you smoke a lot of cigarettes, that's a lot of vitamins.
Tell them.
You might want to be hanging out in the bathroom.
Thank you, because if you take too much vitamin C, it definitely is a laxative.
Yeah,
it's a laxative. I don't understand some of.
Wait, let me translate that. So, marka sigaarta cabtiin vitamin C levelkiina ayaa daciifisin. So, Dr. Sam waxay tiri hello inaad markastaba sigaar cabtid vitamin C tablet of 500 milligram qaado, laakiin xasuusta vitamin C ga saxaro badan buu kaa keeni karaa.
You're on mute.
No, I had to just.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what else? What other questions?
Okay, it says, may I ask if you had coronavirus, then you become okay? Will coronavirus come back? So coronavirus is an mRNA virus, and it replicates and it can mutate and change. So just like cold and flu, it's part of that family of coronavirus. And each year we might have a different strain of cold and flu, of the flu virus, right? So it's the same thing. So yes, this, what we're calling SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19, yes, it can come back because it might be a different strain, unfortunately.
Yes, well, also no kara. I've gotten 2 different strains, I believe. One was from work, one was from an asymptomatic carrier. So mid shaqadan ka qaaday, midna qof oo symptom lahayn baan ka qaaday. So viruskani waa dhowr kala nooc baa jira, wuu isbedelaya. We don't know. We just know that you need to protect yourself. And Dr. Sam, you are a blessing to share this wonderful knowledge with us. And I bless you. May all your wishes come true, dear sister.
Thank you.
So I'm so proud of Dr. Sam for sharing these tips with us, but I really want to get into the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter is she shared this wonderful information from the goodness of her heart. Farxad ay doonaysa inay la qayb gasho inaan dadkeena inaguna waanino sida caafimaadkooda iyo miisas ugu kicinayaan. But maantana waxaan doonaya ka hadla, I want to talk about her wonderful vital virtual event that she's doing on September 19th. It's online. You don't need a mask. Bring your food and enjoy a wonderful, many beautiful doctors who are ready to help change your life and live your true health. And so waxaan doonaa inii sheego Dr. Sam virtual eventkeeda wuxuu ku caawinaysaa sidee maanta wax badan noo sharaxday iyo dhakhtariin kale kasii badan noo sharaxaya. More wonderful doctors are going to share great information and tips just like this today. She's doing this out of the goodness of her heart. When you want to come to her event, the Vital virtual experience, you do it from your home. You're watching comfortably from your home. You don't have to wear a mask, eat whatever you want, be in your PJs, relax. It's good nafisa, learn, waxbarta, and noloshina si fiican iska bedela, because now we have the time to take care of our health inaan ka faa'iidaysano weeyaan. Berita lama og inaad joogtid, hadda caafimaadkaadana ku dadaashid weeyaan. So website waad arkaysaa. It's linked to this live, Connie. Use my discount code, Dr Hodan, DOCHODON. You get a discount code. Thank you for offering the discount code in my honor. I love you, Dr. Sam. Discount code. I love you. Thank you, Dr. Sam.
Thank you. Love you too.
For the price that Dr. Sam has, that's amazing, because she's doing it because she wants to change lives. waxaan lacag kama samaysanayno, but dadkii timekoodii siiyey oo waxaan lacag bay qaadataa to develop and put an event together. So we're not getting rich off of this event. We're getting rich off of it in our hearts, because we're here to and happy to help you. Anugu waxaan ka faa'iidaysanaynaa dhakhtarnimadana inaan dadka badan wax naga faa'iidaystaan waxaan barnay. Lacag kama samaysano dhakhtarnimadu. It comes with a lot of sacrifice to become a doctor. We don't do it for the money. We do it because we love what we do. We love to teach. We like to change people's lives and have them have the good lives that they deserve. So we're not your doctors, but we are your friends. We are sisters. We are brothers.
Champions and cheerleaders.
We're champions. We're cheerleaders. So event can come be with us at the event. I will be there speaking along with my wonderful dhakhtareen friends. It doesn't cost a lot, and she's also giving you a discount code based on for me, I love you, and use the discount code Dr. Hodan, DOCHODON. Now I'm going to ask her to talk about what will you get at this event.
So the event is really interactive. It's about having an experience that you wouldn't get to have otherwise. So we are going to actually get to experience a little bit of vinyasa yoga. We're going to experience qigong. We're going to experience a little bit of acupuncture. So normally acupuncture is with needles, but you can do acupressure. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
That was good. I wanted to sum it up. Those fit together, those three.
Yeah, perfect.
So waxaad baranaysiin yoga. Well, way fiican tahay amba waan bilaabay. I just recently started doing that. In jidhkaaga inaad stretch garaysid, niyadaada dejisid. Mid kale oo meditation oo niyadaada dejinaya. How do you say it, Qigong?
Qigong.
Qigong, okay, very good. And then waxay kala hadlaya also an acupuncture, irbadaha lagu mido oo wax badan cudur badan lagu isticmaalo qofka noloshiisa laga bedelo. Very good, go ahead.
We're going to talk about feng shui, and feng shui is how you change or rearrange objects and things in your space to make better flow of energy.
Very good. So feng shui ga waxa laga fekeraa sida noloshaada iyo gurigaaga sida wixii u dhigtid, so that wax fiican oo ku yimaada. Haddaad meel suxun u dhigtay, kursiga meel u jeedisid, buugina meel kala ka daba dhigtid, lagama hadlay qurux, waxa laga hadlayaa siduu roomkaagu oo albaabo badan noloshaada ku furo sidaad gurigaaga u sharaxdid. Go ahead.
We're going to talk about hormones, healthy hormones. And I know that Dr. Hodan talks about this a lot. So we're going to talk about some healthy hormones and also about how we can use dancing or movement as detox, and also about sex and how it's not taboo.
Okay, so waxaan ka hadlaynaa hormones badan waan ka hadlaa. Waxaan ka hadlaynaa sida ciyaarta, dhaqdhaqaaqa oo hormoneskaaga ku caawin karo. And we're going to talk about sex. Xaaska iyo ninku isu yimaadaan diinteena. It's a part of our religion. It's iimaankeena weeyaan, waa guurkeena ku xidhan tahay. Inaad taa laga hadlo weeyaan, ceeb ma aha. So taana waan ka hadlaynaa.
And then Dr. Hodan's going to talk about relationships, and I'm going to let you do it in your native tongue exactly what you're going to talk about.
Aniguna waxaan ka hadlayaa I'm going to talk about the importance of love and relationships and how it can get you through life. The toughest things, I'm relating it to myself and also other people's experiences. Waxaan ka hadlayaa jacaylku iyo dadka sidaad la dhaqantid ehelkaaga, reerkaaga, shaqadaada, saaxiibadahaaga, inuu noloshaada siday kaa bedeli kartid, and dadka sidaad la dhaqantid iyo relationshipkaas iyo jacaylkaad adduunka tustid dadka sidaad noloshaada si fiican kaa bedeli karto. Go ahead.
We are going to actually make a meal together in less than 15 minutes. It's actually going to be salmon and cabbage. And we're also going to make a cocktail and also a mocktail. So I know that some people don't drink, my friend, Dr. Hodan. So I actually got custom drinks made for us. And we're going to make them together in our own kitchens.
Oh, that's the best part. Waxaan sameynaynaa inaan ka hadalno, but also isla sameyno cunto macaan oo salmon ah iyo cabbage 15 minute oo meal, cunto degdeg oo samaysan kartid oo dhadhan wanaagsan oo caafimaadkaaga ku fiican ayaan isla samaysanaynaa, iyo sharaabkii wanaagsanaa oo macaan aad la cabtid. You gotta have a nice drink with your great healthy meal, tasty meal. And sharaabkaasina way fiican tahay, way og tahay inaku dadkeena diinteena inaku khamri ma cabno. So waxay u samaynaysaa mid dad khamriga dadka ku darsan kara iyo mid khamriga lagu darsan karin. Waxaa jira many great drinks that strawberry, waxaas oo dhan oo dadku, it tastes nice, pina colada, laakiin pina colada marka khamri lagu daro inagu ma cabbi karno. So khamrigiiba laga saaraya, laakiin fruit drink iyo macaana waliba cabbi kartaa. So way noo soo dhaweynaysaa. Thank you, Dr. Sam.
This one actually has pina colada in it.
I love pina colada. I love
You're
it.
gonna love this one.
Okay, very good.
So we're also going to talk about mental detoxing and just the stress that we kind of all feel right now. So I'm gonna go over some techniques for us to be able to de-stress and kind of like tone that down a little bit.
So, mashallah, it's really important. Markaad wax soo martay dhibaatada badan baan ku jirnaa sanad adduunkani, iyo haddaad mararka noloshaada waxa badan soo martay, maskaxdaada caafimaadkiisa inaad badbaadisid weeyaan. So wax badan bay noo sheegaysa sida maskaxdeena badbaadino, niyaddeena dejino, and I need it. This has been a stressful year, and I'm so happy. And I'm going to share this just out there. To be honest with you guys, I tell you everything. I had to go through therapy when I survived COVID the first time, and I'm still keeping up with my therapy because it has taken a mental toll on me, but in a good way, because I'm expressing the stress and everything I went through now because I can talk about it, because I can breathe better. I can talk about it.
You're a testimony.
Yeah, so I'm a testimony. There is nothing wrong with doing therapy. And if you need to talk to somebody so that everything that's boiled up inside that you felt that moment you couldn't get out, now you can, and it helps you to grow. So I'm about therapy. I want markaan COVID markii hore ku dhacay way caawisay inaan ka gudbo, not just xanuunkii ku dhacay, but maskaxdii xanuunkaan maray. And maantana wali therapygayga waan sii wadaa for kan. So hayga warwarina, therapy waxun maaha, wax fiican markaad hadashid wixii dhan iyo buuq iyo warwarki iyo qiiqi iyo dhibaatadii baa iska soo saaraysa. And that's why aan kula hadli karo, aan farxi karo. That's why I can smile and laugh and talk, because I'm not keeping all of that stress inside. No, coronavirus, go, stress, go.
Bye. We're going to do sound bowl therapy as well as guided hypnotherapy. And we're going to talk about the attitude of gratitude, because complaining is a toxin.
Yeah, so waxaan caawinaynaa inaad garatiin waxa fiican noloshiina laga qayb gashin. Ilaahay uma qadnaqadin, gratitude baa la yidhaahdaa, inaad ku farxda waxa ku hor yaala, waxa Ilaahay ku siiyay. Masha Allah, subhanallah. Ilaahu mahadsanid waxaad i siisay, inuu mahadnaqdid. Markaasuu ila baabaha ku furay waxa kala fiican ku yimaadaan. Waxay sameynaynaa also music oo bowlka lagu sameeyo oo ku caawinaysa oo meditationkaasi iyo nidaad ku jirtana ayaan kala hadlaynaa. Keep going.
And that is the whole Vital Virtual. That is a lot.
That's a lot. You guys are so lucky. One day waxaasoo dhan ayaad helaysiin, mashallah. We get all of that in one day, and all great speakers and wonderful people with good hearts. We're happy to help you hear you and live your best life, help you have your true health. Inaad caafimaadkiisa runtii inaad gaadhiin baan doonaynaa. And intaasoo dhan waxaasoo dhan ka faa'iidaysanaysiin. And if you come into the live, please start from all the way from the top. This has been an amazing live. And come to the event with us. Vital a virtual event, and join me, Dr. Sam, and many wonderful guest speakers who are going to help you transform your life. Because virus going to you, it's going to get worse. Flugi baa soo socda inaan naftana badbaadino weeyaan, intaan ka gaadhi karno ka gaadhno, intaan caawin karno caawino, intaan ka badbaadin karno ka badbaadino. The more we can save, the more we can, the more that we can try to save anybody, we're going to do it. We're going to keep promoting this event. Please come. We want you to be there. We want you to be transformed and live your best life that you deserve. You can use the discount code Dr. Hodan, Doc, DOCHODON, Doc Hodan. Use that code in my honor. Thank you, Dr. Sam. And you've given us that discount code in my honor. I love you. Anigay usharafenisa or discount code ka lacagta naga jabinaysa. Ayadoo lacagta badan when the money's not even asking a lot from you for everything you're getting. She's also giving you that discount code. I am so blessed to have wonderful friends like Dr. Sam, who have helped me survive COVID once now, but twice. And I'm so grateful and honored that you're here with me on this journey. And now you're helping my community and my followers too. I'm so grateful that you have helped us, and we look forward to working with you. Please follow Dr. Sam, her page, guys, support her, and continue to learn more from her. She is a wealth of knowledge. waxbad ma ka faa'iidaysiin Dr. Sam, waa gabadh qaali qiimiga nolosheeda dagaalkan COVID-ka marka hore la gashay, welina ila sii waday loo khayrisiyo. You know, if you're Muslim, you're Christian, I'm still going to say God bless you, because we are all God's people. Whatever you call your God name, it don't matter. We still God's people, and God loves everybody.
God loves us all.
Yeah, God loves us all. So Dr. Sam, please close it for us.
All right, you guys. Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Dr. Hodan. A prayer of health and safety to you, your family, and all of your friends. You guys, please be safe out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and just be safe. And hopefully we will see you guys on September the 19th. But me and Dr. Hodan will be there. Thank you, Dr. Hodan.
God willing. Dr. Sam, waxay tiri mahadsanid kulligiin oo dhan way soo dacaysana caafimaad iyaga leeyahay badbaadiyo. I'm getting a little tired, but this is pretty good, Dr. Sam. I survived almost an hour.
An hour, I know.
Oh my gosh. This was good. This was good lung exercise for me. I needed this. So I did my lung exercise for the day. I'm good.
Go rest.
I'm gonna go rest. Mahadsanid. See you there September 19th. I need you to be there. I'm counting on you guys to support me and Dr. Sam. Join us for this amazing, vitally important conference. I love you all. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.